Have you ever wanted to try something new? A language, an instrument, a skill? But a little voice said, "You're too old for that now."
Oh, that voice talks to me all the time, especially with English. I sometimes think I started too late.
Welcome back to English Podcast 1314. I'm Mia, and today we're talking about a belief that holds so many people back, the idea that you're too old to learn something new.
That's a topic close to my heart because I really do worry about my age sometimes.
You're not alone. So many learners feel this. And today, we'll not only challenge that idea, we'll learn natural English to talk about learning, motivation, and personal growth.
I like that. So it's useful for the topic and for my speaking.
Exactly. Let's start with the big question. Do you think learning has an ending, or is it something we do our whole lives?
I used to think learning was mostly for young people, school, university, and then you stop.
That's a very common view. And here's a phrase for the opposite idea: lifelong learning. It means learning that continues throughout your entire life, not just when you're young.
Lifelong learning. So it never really stops.
Right. She's a big believer in lifelong learning, or lifelong learning keeps your mind sharp. It's a positive, hopeful phrase. Now, let me share a little story to bring this to life. Imagine a woman named Gloria. She's 50, and she just started learning English.
50? And she's starting from the beginning?
From the beginning. And at first, she was worried about her age. She was afraid people would look at her differently. But then, something changed her mind.
What changed it?
She saw a video about older people going back to education, and it really motivated her.
Motivated. That means it gave her energy to try.
Exactly. To motivate means to make someone want to do something. The video motivated her. It gave her the push she needed. My teacher motivates me to practice every day.
So motivation is like the fuel that makes you act.
Beautiful way to put it. And here's what's interesting. When Gloria was asked about the benefits of learning at her age, she said something powerful. Learning English keeps her mind active.
Keeps her mind active, so it keeps her brain working and healthy.
Exactly. As we get older, keeping the mind active is really important. And there was a second benefit. She felt more socially connected.
Socially connected? What does that mean?
It means she felt closer to other people. In her classes, she met new friends. So learning didn't just help her brain, it helped her feel less alone.
Oh, I never thought about that. Learning can give you friends too.
It really can. A class, a group, a club, they all bring people together. Let's practice a sentence. Repeat after me. Learning English keeps my mind active.
Learning English keeps my mind active.
I feel more socially connected now.
I feel more socially connected now. That feels nice to say.
Now, here's a real challenge that many older learners face: fear and self-doubt. They feel scared or they doubt their own ability.
Yes, I know that feeling. Sometimes I doubt myself a lot.
So how did Gloria overcome those feelings? That's an important word, overcome. It means to deal with a difficulty and get past it.
Overcome. So she faced the fear and won.
Exactly. She overcame her fear of speaking. He overcame many problems. It has a strong, positive feeling, like winning a small battle inside yourself.
How did she overcome it, though?
She did something simple but powerful. She set small, achievable goals.
Achievable goals? Goals she can actually reach?
Exactly. Achievable means possible to do. Not too big, not impossible. Small steps you can actually complete. Instead of, "I'll be fluent in a month," she said, "I'll learn 5 new words today."
Oh, that's much less scary. Small goals.
And every time she reached one, she celebrated it. Celebrating small wins kept her motivated.
So small goals plus small celebrations equals motivation.
You've understood it perfectly. Let's practice. I set small, achievable goals.
I set small, achievable goals.
I'm learning to overcome my fear of speaking.
I'm learning to overcome my fear of speaking. I really need that one.
And you're already doing it just by being here. Now, let me tell you about some real success stories because they're inspiring.
Oh, I love success stories.
Gloria has a friend named Jane. Jane started learning the piano at 55, and now she even performs at local events.
55? And she performs in front of people?
Yes, to perform means to entertain people by playing music, singing, acting, or dancing. She performs at concerts. The band performed last night.
So Jane learned late, but now she performs. That's amazing.
And there are famous examples too. Some people change careers in their 40s or 50s and become very successful. The chef, Julia Child, started cooking later in life and became famous in her 50s.
Really? In her 50s?
Really. It shows that it's never too late to start something new. Age is not the wall people think it is.
That gives me hope, honestly.
It should. Now, Gloria also talked about the tools she used, and this is useful for any learner. She used apps that were user-friendly.
User-friendly? That sounds like a tech word.
It is, but it's very common now. User-friendly means easy and simple to use, not confusing. This app is very user-friendly. The website isn't very user-friendly.
So a user-friendly app is one that doesn't make me frustrated.
Exactly. And she didn't only use apps. She asked her son to teach her difficult phrases.
Oh, so she learned from her family too.
Yes, and that's a lovely point. We can learn from many sources: books, apps, classes, and the people around us. Learning is everywhere.
That's true. I sometimes learn English from my friends without even noticing.
That's the best kind of learning, natural and relaxed. Let's practice. This app is really user-friendly.
This app is really user-friendly.
I learn from many different sources.
I learn from many different sources. Got it.
Now, let me show you something I think you'll find really useful. Let's upgrade some basic sentences into more natural ones.
Yes, please. My English is often correct, but it sounds too simple.
Many learners feel that way. So, basic, I am too old. More natural, I sometimes feel it's too late to start.
Oh, that sounds softer, more honest.
Basic, learning is good for the brain. More natural, learning keeps my mind active.
That sounds like something a native speaker would say.
Basic, I am scared. More natural, I have a bit of self-doubt sometimes.
Self-doubt. That's a nicer way to express fear.
And one more, basic, I made a small goal. More natural, I set small, achievable goals.
These upgrades make such a difference. Same idea, but more natural and mature.
Exactly. And notice they're not difficult words. They're just better phrasing. That's the secret to sounding natural.
That's a relief. I always thought natural English meant hard English.
Not at all. Now let's go deep on the 5 most important words and phrases from today.
Great. Let's break them down.
First, motivate, meaning to make someone want to do something, to give them energy or desire. You use it for learning, work, sports, anything.
When would I say it?
My teacher motivates me. What motivates you to study? The tone is positive and encouraging. A common mistake: be careful with the forms. I am motivated describes how you feel. That motivates me describes the cause. A natural alternative is to inspire. Practice sentence: small wins motivate me to keep going.
Small wins motivate me to keep going. I like that one.
Second, overcome, meaning to deal with the difficulty and get past it. You use it for fears, problems, and challenges.
This is the one I really need.
She overcame her shyness. We overcame many difficulties. The feeling is strong and hopeful, like a victory. A common mistake: the past tense is overcame, and the past participle is overcome. I have overcome my fear, not overcomed. A natural alternative is to get past. Practice sentence: I'm learning to overcome my fear of mistakes.
I'm learning to overcome my fear of mistakes. That feels powerful.
Third, achievable, meaning possible to do or reach, not too difficult. You use it mostly with goals and plans.
Small goals that I can actually reach.
Exactly. Set achievable goals. The target is achievable. The tone is practical and encouraging. A common mistake: don't confuse achievable with achieved. Achievable means it's possible. Achieved means it's already done. A natural alternative is realistic. Practice sentence: I focus on small, achievable goals.
I focus on small, achievable goals. Easy to remember.
Fourth, lifelong learning, meaning learning that continues throughout your whole life. You use it when talking about growth, education, and personal development.
So it's the opposite of learning stops after school.
Exactly. I believe in lifelong learning. Lifelong learning keeps you young. The feeling is positive and inspiring. A common mistake: it's one word, lifelong, not lifelong or life-long in most modern writing. A natural alternative is always learning. Practice sentence: for me, lifelong learning is a way of life.
For me, lifelong learning is a way of life. That sounds wise.
It does. And the fifth, it's never too late, meaning you can always start, no matter your age or situation. You use it to encourage yourself or others.
This is the heart of today's episode.
It really is. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to start over. The tone is warm and motivating. A common mistake: remember the structure. It's never too late to plus a verb. It's never too late to begin. A natural alternative is you can always start. Practice sentence: it's never too late to follow your dreams.
It's never too late to follow your dreams. I really needed to hear that.
And it's true, every word of it. Now let's do a quick review of everything.
Okay, we talked about the belief that you're too old to learn and why it's not true.
We learned that learning keeps your mind active and helps you feel socially connected.
We talked about how to overcome fear and self-doubt by setting small, achievable goals and celebrating small wins.
We heard inspiring stories of people who started late and went on to perform and succeed.
And we learned about user-friendly tools and that we can learn from many sources, including family.
And the 5 key phrases: motivate, overcome, achievable, lifelong learning, and it's never too late.
I remembered them all. Maybe I'm not too old for this after all.
You're absolutely not. And here's something I want everyone listening to hear clearly. Age is not a barrier to learning. It never was.
But what about people who feel really far behind?
Here's the truth. Everyone starts somewhere. The person who is fluent today was once a complete beginner. The only difference is they kept going.
So the secret is just to keep going.
Keep going and surround yourself with positive influences, people who encourage you, not people who make you doubt yourself.
That's a good point. The people around us really affect how we feel.
They do, so choose encouragement. Be patient with yourself and celebrate every small step.
Every small step counts.
Exactly. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be fast. You just have to stay curious and keep exploring.
And enjoy the journey, not just the destination.
Beautifully said. Learning a language isn't a race. It's a journey that can last your whole life and make it richer.
This was really encouraging, Mia. Thank you.
Have you ever felt this? You understand English. You watch videos, you read, you listen, but when it's time to speak, nothing comes out.
Oh, yes, that is me every single day.
Well, then this episode is for you. Today we are going to talk about something so many learners feel. I can understand English, but I can't speak it.
Ah, Mia, thank you. I really thought it was just me. My head is full of English, but my mouth is empty.
That's a great way to say it. And no, it is not just you. This happens to millions of learners. The good news, we can fix it, step by step.
Okay, I'm ready. But first, Why does this happen? Why can I understand but not speak?
Good question. Let's start there. The first reason is simple. You listen a lot, but you don't speak a lot.
So listening and speaking are different skills?
Exactly. Listening is passive. You just receive the words. Speaking is active. You have to produce the words. They use different parts of your brain.
Oh, so even if I listen for 10 hours, my speaking does not grow?
Not much, no. It's like watching people swim. You can watch for years, but you only learn to swim when you get in the water.
So I am sitting next to the pool, watching everyone and never jumping in.
That's a perfect picture. And there's a second reason, too. Fear.
Fear, yes. I'm afraid to make mistakes.
Most learners are. You're scared people will laugh or you'll feel silly, so you stay quiet. And when you stay quiet, you don't practice.
It's like a circle. I'm afraid, so I don't speak. I don't speak, so I stay afraid.
Yes, you said that beautifully. And today, we're going to break that circle.
There's one more thing, Mia. When I want to speak, I translate first. I think in my language, then change it to English in my head. It's so slow.
Ah, mental translation. That's a very common problem. While you translate, the moment is gone. The conversation has already moved on.
That's exactly it. By the time I finish my sentence in my head, the other person is talking about something new.
Right. So our goal is to think in English directly, no translating. And don't worry, that comes with practice too.
Okay, so the problems are not enough speaking, fear of mistakes, and slow translation. What do we do?
Let's start with the most powerful idea. You don't need a partner to practice speaking.
Wait, really? I always thought I needed a friend or a teacher.
A partner is great, yes, but you can practice alone today in your room. Let me show you my favorite method. I call it narrate your life.
Narrate my life. What does that mean?
It means you describe what you're doing out loud in simple English, like you're telling a small story.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Right now, I'm making coffee. So I say, out loud, I'm boiling the water. Now I'm adding the coffee. It smells so good. I'm pouring it into my cup.
So I talk to myself like a TV show.
Exactly. Here we see Leo cooking dinner. He is very hungry. Simple sentences, easy words, but you are speaking.
That actually sounds fun, and nobody can hear me, so I'm not scared.
That's the magic. No fear, no pressure, just you and the language. Try it for 5 minutes a day. Morning routine, cooking, cleaning. Just talk.
Okay, I can do that. What else can I do alone?
Reading out loud. Pick something easy that you enjoy. A short story, a news article for learners. Then read it out loud, slowly.
Does reading out loud really help my speaking?
It does. It trains your mouth. English has sounds and rhythms your mouth is not used to. Reading aloud is like exercise for your mouth muscles.
My mouth muscles? I never thought about that.
Many learners forget it. Speaking is physical, not just mental. The more your mouth moves, the easier it gets.
What about talking to a mirror? I've heard about that.
Yes, mirror practice. Stand in front of a mirror and talk. Introduce yourself. Tell a small story about your day. Watch your face.
Why watch my face?
Because it builds confidence. You see yourself speaking English. You see that you can do it. Slowly, your brain starts to believe it.
I like that. And honestly, I talk to myself in the mirror anyway.
Well, now you have a reason. And here's one more idea. Record yourself.
Oh no, I hate my own voice.
I know, everybody feels that way at first, but it's so helpful. You record 1 minute of speaking, then you listen. You notice your mistakes, and you notice your progress.
So next month, I can hear how much better I am.
Exactly. It's proof, real proof that you're growing.
Okay, Mia. Let's say I do all this, but I still feel nervous when I talk to a real person. What then?
Then we work on confidence, and the first step is something simple. Start small.
Start small. What does that mean for speaking?
It means don't try to give a big speech, just say one sentence. Order a coffee in English. Say good morning to someone. One small step at a time.
So I don't need to have a long conversation right away.
No. A short, successful moment is better than a long, scary one. Each small win builds your confidence.
That feels much easier. One sentence. I can do one sentence.
Yes, you can. And now, the most important idea of the whole episode. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mistakes are good. Mistakes are not your enemy. They are part of learning.
Mistakes are good?
When you make a mistake, it means you tried. It means you spoke. A person who makes 10 mistakes is learning faster than a person who says nothing.
I never thought about it that way. I always feel bad when I make a mistake.
I understand, but think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls many times. Do we get angry at the baby?
No, of course not. We say, good job, try again.
So say that to yourself. Good job, Leo. Try again. Every mistake is a step forward, not a step back.
That makes me feel so much lighter. I think the fear was heavier than the mistakes.
That's a wise thing to say. The fear is usually bigger than the problem.
Okay, let's practice some real sentences. I want phrases I can actually use.
Perfect. Let's do a few easy conversation starters. Repeat after me. Ready? What do you like to do in your free time?
What do you like to do in your free time?
Good. This is a great question. People love to talk about their hobbies. It opens the conversation.
I like that one. It's friendly.
Here's another. Have you been anywhere nice recently?
Have you been anywhere nice recently?
People love to share travel stories, and you don't say much. You just listen and learn.
Oh, that's smart. They talk, and I practice listening and small replies.
Exactly. And here's a tip. Use open questions, not yes or no questions.
What's the difference?
A yes or no question stops the conversation. Did you like the movie? The answer is yes. Done. But an open question invites a story. What did you think about the movie?
Ah, I see. The second one makes them say more.
Right. More words from them, less pressure on you. Let's try one more. What kind of food do you recommend around here?
What kind of food do you recommend around here?
Everyone has an opinion about food. It's a safe, fun topic.
These feel real. I can imagine using them.
That's the goal. Now let me teach you one powerful technique. It has a name. It's called shadowing.
Shadowing? Like a shadow?
Yes, like a shadow that follows you. You listen to a native speaker and you repeat right after them, almost at the same time. You copy their sounds, their rhythm, their feeling.
So I follow them closely like a shadow follows a person.
Exactly. Pick a short clip you like, a video, a podcast, anything. Listen to one sentence, then say it the same way. Same speed, same music.
Same music? English has music?
It does. Every language has a melody. When you copy that melody, you start to sound more natural.
That's beautiful. I want to sound natural, not like a robot.
Then shadow a few minutes a day. Choose a voice you admire, an actor, a teacher, anyone. Copy them.
I'm going to try this tonight. It sounds fun.
It is. And here's something many learners miss. Turn your passive English into active English.
What do you mean by that?
When you watch a show, don't just sit there. Pause it. Repeat a line. Ask yourself, how would I say this? Make your brain work.
So instead of just relaxing, I should react and respond?
Right. After you read something, try to say one sentence about it. After you listen to a song, sing along. Use the language. Don't just receive it.
That changes everything. I always just watch and feel happy that I understood.
Understanding is good, but speaking back is where the growth happens. Small effort, big results.
You keep saying small. Small steps, small sentences, small effort.
Because small is the secret. Big goals scare us. Small actions move us. 5 minutes a day beats 5 hours once a month.
I really believe that now. Okay, Mia, I think it's time. Can we do our deep vocabulary section?
Yes! Let's study the 5 most useful words and phrases from today. Are you ready to go deeper?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Our first word is fluency. Fluency means speaking easily and smoothly without stopping too much.
So fluency is not about being perfect.
No, and that's important. Fluency is about flow, not perfection. You can have small mistakes and still be fluent.
When do I use this word?
You use it when you talk about your goal. For example, I'm working on my fluency. It sounds positive and clear.
Can you give me a natural example sentence?
Sure. My grammar is good, but I want to improve my fluency. The feeling is hopeful, like you're growing.
Is there a common mistake with this word?
Yes. Many learners think fluency means no mistakes. That's wrong. Even native speakers make mistakes, so don't wait to be perfect.
Got it. Give me a practice sentence to repeat.
Every day, my fluency gets a little better.
Every day, my fluency gets a little better. I like saying that.
Beautiful. Our second word is confidence. Confidence means believing in yourself, believing you can do it.
I need a lot of that.
We all do. You use this word when you talk about feelings. For example, I need more confidence when I speak.
When is a common situation for this word?
Imagine you're about to speak to a stranger. You take a breath and say, I can do this. That's you building confidence in real time.
What about the feeling, the tone?
Confidence is warm and strong. It's not loud or proud. It's quiet and steady. I believe in myself.
Any common mistake?
People sometimes confuse confident and confidence. Confidence is the thing, the noun. Confident is how you feel, the adjective. I have confidence. I feel confident.
Oh, that's helpful. Practice sentence, please.
Speaking every day gives me more confidence.
Speaking every day gives me more confidence. That feels true already.
It is true. Now, our third phrase is to make mistakes. It simply means to do something wrong.
My favorite topic.
You're learning to love it. We use make with mistakes, not do mistakes. Make mistakes.
Oh, that's a good tip. I always say do mistakes.
Many learners do. So remember, make a mistake, make mistakes. When do we use it? When we talk about learning. It's okay to make mistakes.
What's the tone of this phrase?
It can be gentle and kind, especially when you say, it's okay. It removes the fear. It tells you you're allowed to try.
Give me a natural example.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes when you speak.
And a practice sentence?
I make mistakes, and that's how I learn.
I make mistakes, and that's how I learn. That feels good in my heart.
I'm so glad. Now, our fourth word. This one is from today's lesson, shadowing.
The shadow technique.
Yes, shadowing means listening to a speaker and repeating right after them, copying their sound and rhythm.
When do I use this word?
When you talk about your practice, I do shadowing every morning, or shadowing helps my pronunciation.
What's a common situation?
You put on your headphones, play a short clip, and repeat each line. That's a shadowing session. It's a real study habit many learners love.
Is there a mistake to avoid?
Yes, don't shadow long, hard clips. Start short, one sentence at a time. If it's too fast, slow the video down.
Smart. Give me a practice sentence.
I improve my speaking by shadowing native speakers.
I improve my speaking by shadowing native speakers. I'm going to do this for real.
I know you will. And our fifth and final phrase is conversation starter.
Oh, the friendly questions.
Yes, a conversation starter is a sentence or question you use to begin talking to someone.
When do I use this?
Anytime you want to break the silence. At a party, at work, with a new friend, a good conversation starter opens the door.
What's the feeling of it?
It's light and friendly. You're being kind and curious. What do you like to do for fun is warm and open.
Any mistake to watch for?
Yes, don't start with hard or private questions. Keep it light. Food, hobbies, travel, weather, easy and safe topics first.
Practice sentence?
A simple conversation starter can make a new friend.
A simple conversation starter can make a new friend. I love that idea.
So, there are our 5. Fluency, confidence, make mistakes, shadowing, and conversation starter. Can you remember them?
Let me try. Fluency, smooth speaking. Confidence, believing in myself. Make mistakes, and it's okay. Shadowing, repeat right after the speaker. Conversation starter, a friendly question to begin.
Wow, perfect. You got all 5.
See? I'm already speaking more than I thought I could.
That's the whole point. You spoke this entire episode in English. You were never empty. You just needed to start.
You're right. My mouth wasn't empty. I was just scared to open it.
So, let's review what we learned today. First, listening and speaking are different. You must practice speaking, not just listening.
Second, I can practice alone, narrate my life, read out loud, use a mirror, and record myself.
Yes. Third?
Third, mistakes are good. They mean I'm trying, like a baby learning to walk.
Beautiful. And fourth?
Fourth, start small. One sentence, one conversation starter, one small win at a time.
And the last big idea?
Turn passive English into active English. Don't just watch, react, repeat, use it.
Leo, you've got it all. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Mia. For the first time, I feel like speaking English is possible for me.
It is. It always was. You just needed to believe it and take the first step.
To everyone listening, if your head is full of English but your mouth feels empty, try one small thing today. Just one.
Narrate your morning. Order something in English. Shadow one short clip. Say one sentence out loud, right now.
And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we all learn.
That's right. So this week, your homework is simple. Speak a little every day, even just 5 minutes.
Small steps, big improvements.
You remembered. That's our message. Someone asks, "How can I help you?" and your heart beats fast. You know what you want, but the words just won't come out.
That's me in every shop, every restaurant. I freeze every time.
Today, we are going to talk about everyday English for real-life situations. Ordering food, getting a haircut, joining a gym, and buying things in a store. This topic is useful because you will use this English almost every single day.
Oh, I really need this. These are exactly the moments where I get nervous.
You're not alone. And here's the good news. These situations follow patterns. Once you learn the patterns, you can speak with confidence anywhere.
That sounds great. So how do we start?
Let's start with ordering food by phone. First, we will hear the conversation, then we will learn the useful phrases. Imagine you're calling a pizza place. I'll be the worker and you order.
Okay, let's try it.
Luigi's Pizza, how can I help you?
Hello, I'd like to order 2 pizzas, please.
Sure. What would you like?
Can I have 1 pepperoni and 1 tuna pizza?
Of course. What size? Small, medium, or large?
Medium, please.
Would you like any extra toppings?
Yes, can you add olives to the tuna one?
Sure. Anything else?
Yes, I'd like some fries and 2 Cokes, please.
So, to sum up, 2 medium pizzas, pepperoni and tuna with olives, fries, and 2 Cokes. Is this for takeout or delivery?
Delivery, please.
Great. The driver will be there in about 40 minutes.
Wow, I did the whole thing.
You did, and it sounded very natural. Let me show you the useful phrases. The first one is, I'd like to order. It's polite and clear. You can say, I'd like to order a pizza. I'd like to order a coffee.
So, I'd like is more polite than I want.
Exactly. I want isn't wrong, but I'd like sounds softer. And another great phrase, can you add? You use it to customize your order. Can you add olives? Can you add cheese?
And what about to sum up?
To sum up means to repeat the main points quickly. The worker said it to confirm your order. You can use it too, to check things. Let's practice. Repeat after me. I'd like to order 2 pizzas, please.
I'd like to order 2 pizzas, please.
Can you add olives?
Can you add olives?
Perfect. Now, let's move to another situation. This time, you're sitting in a restaurant and a server takes your order.
I always get nervous when I can't decide what to eat.
That's very common. Let's practice it together. I'll be the server.
Okay, ready.
Hi, I'm Anna. I'll be looking after you today. Can I start you off with some drinks?
I'll have a coffee, please.
Great. Are you ready to order, or do you need a minute?
This is my first time here. Do you have anything you recommend?
I'd recommend the Cobb salad. It's one of our most popular dishes.
What exactly is in it?
Lettuce, avocado, bacon, egg, tomato, and cheese with a creamy dressing.
That sounds good. Honestly, I can't make up my mind.
Take your time. There's no rush.
Okay, I'll have the Cobb salad, please.
Perfect. It'll be ready in a few minutes.
That felt natural too.
It did. Let's look at the useful phrases. First, I'll have. It's just like I'd like. Both are polite. I'll have a coffee. I'll have the salad. And when you can't decide, you say, I can't make up my mind. That means I can't decide.
I can't make up my mind. I like that.
And the most useful one for restaurants, do you have anything you'd recommend? You ask the server for a suggestion. They always know the best dishes.
That's perfect when I don't know the menu.
Let's practice. Repeat after me. Do you have anything you'd recommend?
Do you have anything you'd recommend?
I can't make up my mind.
I can't make up my mind.
Wonderful. Now let's move to a very different place. This time, you're at the hair salon and you want a new style.
Oh, this one scares me. I never know how to explain what I want.
Let's make it easy. I'll be the hairdresser.
Okay.
Hi there. So what are we doing today? Just a trim or something more?
Actually, I'd like to try something different. Shorter on the sides, please.
Sounds good. And what about the top?
Keep it a bit longer on top.
Great choice. Are we keeping your usual color?
Actually, I was thinking of going a bit darker.
That would look great on you. Let's start with a shampoo.
That wasn't so hard.
Not at all. Let's look at the phrases. Just a trim means a small cut, only a little. If you want a big change, you say, I'd like something different.
So a trim is small and something different is big.
Exactly. And to describe the cut, you say shorter on the sides, longer on top. Simple and clear.
And what about going darker?
To go plus a color means to change to that color. I'm thinking of going darker. She went blonde. Very natural.
Oh, that's useful.
Let's practice. Repeat after me. I'd like something different.
I'd like something different.
I was thinking of going a bit darker.
I was thinking of going a bit darker.
Perfect. Now, let's move to one more situation. This time, you want to join a gym. You need to ask about prices and hours.
I always feel shy asking about money.
Many people do. Let's practice. I'll be the gym worker.
Okay, ready.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, how much is the membership fee?
It's $35 a month or $350 if you pay annually.
That sounds good. What are your opening hours?
We open at 5 in the morning and close at midnight.
Do you have personal trainers?
Yes, we do. We'll assign one to you for your first classes.
Great. I'd like to sign up for a month.
Wonderful. Please fill out this form.
Smiles. That felt smooth.
It really did. Let's look at the phrases. Membership fee is the money you pay to join. What are your opening hours means when are you open? You can use that phrase for shops too.
Oh, that's flexible.
And two more. Sign up means to join or to register, and fill out means to complete a form, to write your information.
So I sign up, then I fill out the form.
Exactly the right order. Let's practice. I'd like to sign up for a month.
I'd like to sign up for a month.
What are your opening hours?
What are your opening hours?
Perfect. Now let's do one quick scene about shopping, because it teaches a polite way to talk about price.
Oh, yes. I never know how to say something is too expensive without being rude.
There's a lovely, polite way. Let me be the shop worker.
Okay.
Hi, are you looking for anything special today?
Yes, I'd like to buy some flowers for my wife. It's our anniversary.
How lovely. This bouquet with roses and tulips is beautiful. It's $100.
Oh, that's a little out of my budget. Do you have anything in the 50 range?
Of course. This one is $49 and it's gorgeous.
That looks great. I'll take it.
See how polite that was?
Yes, out of my budget sounds so much nicer than too expensive.
Exactly. That's a little out of my budget is soft and polite, and in the 50 range means around $50. You tell them your price without feeling awkward.
That's so useful. Let me practice. That's a little out of my budget.
Perfect. Do you have anything in the 50 range?
Do you have anything in the 50 range?
Wonderful. Now let me show you where you can use all this English in real life. You can order food on the phone or in a restaurant. You can describe a haircut at the salon. You can join a gym or a class. You can buy a gift and ask about the price. These situations happen all the time.
That's true. I do at least one of these almost every week.
Exactly. So this English is not just for class. It's for your real daily life. Now let's slow down and study the 5 most important words and phrases from today.
Yes, let's go deep on them.
First, I'd like to, meaning a polite way to say what you want. You use it everywhere: shops, restaurants, offices.
This is the one I'll use most.
Definitely. I'd like to order. I'd like to sign up. A common mistake: don't forget the to before a verb. I'd like to order, not I'd like order. But before a noun, no to. I'd like a coffee.
Oh, that's a helpful detail. I'd like a coffee, but I'd like to order a coffee.
Exactly right. Practice sentence: I'd like to book a table, please.
I'd like to book a table, please. Got it.
Second, to sum up, meaning to repeat the main points quickly to confirm. You use it at the end of an order or a plan.
Like when the worker repeated my whole order.
Exactly. So, to sum up, that's 2 pizzas and a Coke. It sounds clear and professional. A common mistake: don't confuse it with the math word sum. Here, it means summarize. Practice sentence: so, to sum up, we're meeting at 3.
So, to sum up, we're meeting at 3. I can use that at work, too.
Third, I can't make up my mind, meaning I can't decide. You use it when you have too many choices.
This happens to me with every menu.
Me too sometimes. I can't make up my mind between the salad and the soup. The feeling is friendly and honest. A common mistake: don't say I can't make my mind. It's make up my mind. The up is important. Practice sentence: there are so many options, I can't make up my mind.
There are so many options, I can't make up my mind. Easy to remember.
Fourth, out of my budget, meaning more expensive than I want to pay. You use it politely when shopping.
This one saves me from sounding rude.
Exactly its purpose. That's a little out of my budget. The tone is polite and gentle. A common mistake: don't say out from my budget. It's out of my budget. Practice sentence: it's beautiful, but it's out of my budget.
It's beautiful, but it's out of my budget. Polite and clear.
And the fifth, sign up, meaning to join or register for something. You use it for gyms, classes, websites.
I hear this one everywhere.
Because it's everywhere. I signed up for a class. Sign up for our newsletter. A common mistake: watch the preposition. You sign up for a class, not sign up to. Practice sentence: I'd like to sign up for a membership.
I'd like to sign up for a membership. Got it.
You handled all 5 beautifully. Let's do a quick review of today.
Okay. For ordering food, I use I'd like to order and can you add? And the worker confirms with to sum up.
At a restaurant, you can say, I'll have, ask, do you have anything you'd recommend, and say, I can't make up my mind.
At the salon, just a trim for small, something different for big, and going darker for color.
At the gym, ask about the membership fee and opening hours, then sign up and fill out a form.
And when shopping, if something is too expensive, I say out of my budget and ask for something in the 50 range.
You remembered everything. That's wonderful, Leo.
You know, I feel like I could actually do these things now without panicking.
That's exactly the goal. And here's something important. You don't need perfect English in these situations. You just need clear, polite phrases.
So short answers are okay?
More than okay. Medium, please. Delivery, please. Just a trim. Short and polite is often perfect. Native speakers do this all the time.
That takes the pressure off. I always try to say too much.
Keep it simple, keep it polite, and you'll do great. Here's your challenge for this week. Next time you order food or buy something, try one phrase from today. Just one.
Maybe I'd like to order, or that's out of my budget.
Perfect choices. Try them out loud in the real world. That's where real learning happens.
Small steps, as always.
small steps, and every small success makes the next one easier. Your salary just arrived. Phone in hand, banking app open. What do you do in the first 5 minutes? Save it or spend it?
Honestly, I usually open a shopping app before I even check the balance.
Should you save your money or enjoy life now?
Oh, that's a real one. And honestly, I never know how to talk about money in natural English.
That's exactly what we'll work on today, because this topic is full of useful, natural phrases, the kind you'd use with friends, family, and even in your own head.
The voice in my head that argues about spending, I know it well.
We all do. So let's start at the moment it begins. Payday. The money arrives, and suddenly you split in two. One part wants to save, the other wants to celebrate.
Why does that happen? It's the same money.
Because money isn't only money, it's reward, stress, freedom, and security, all arriving at the same time, and your brain starts negotiating with itself.
Negotiating? Like two voices arguing?
Exactly. One voice is like a careful accountant. Think about your future. The other is like a party planner. You worked hard, you deserve this. And both sound completely reasonable.
And the party planner always wins on payday.
Especially on payday. For about 10 minutes after the money lands, people make big promises. This month, I'll be disciplined and smart with money.
And by Friday, I've ordered takeout twice and bought something random.
And that random thing is often what we call an impulse purchase. That's our first key phrase. An impulse purchase is when you buy something suddenly, without planning, just because the feeling is strong.
Oh, so the thing I didn't need was an impulse purchase.
Exactly. I went out for a walk and came back with new shoes. Total impulse purchase. Payday feelings are very persuasive.
But here's my question. If I know this happens, why do I still do it?
Great question. And the honest answer is, being smart doesn't stop you from being tired.
Oh, that's actually really true.
Most bad money choices don't happen when we're calm and rested. They happen when we're stressed, busy, or emotionally drained.
So sometimes I'm not really buying the thing, I'm buying a good feeling.
Beautifully put. I had a hard day, let me feel better for 10 minutes. And then the next morning you ask, why did I do that?
Future me always regrets present me.
And that's where our second phrase comes in. Delayed gratification. It means waiting for a bigger reward later instead of taking a small one now.
Like not buying something this week because I'm saving for a trip.
Exactly. It's hard because present you always has a good excuse ready. And there's another thing people do. They buy first, then find a reason afterward.
Oh, what's that called?
We say they justify an expense. It means giving a smart-sounding reason after you've already decided emotionally.
Like, I didn't buy this coffee machine for fun, I bought it for productivity.
Exactly. This jacket isn't fashion, it's for networking. We've all done it. Let's practice. Repeat after me. That was a total impulse purchase.
That was a total impulse purchase.
I'm trying to practice delayed gratification.
I'm trying to practice delayed gratification. That one's a bit harder to say.
You said it well. Now, let's be fair to the saving side, because saving isn't always about fear. Sometimes it's wisdom.
I'd like to hear that, because saving sounds boring to me.
It can look boring from the outside, but it can feel like oxygen when life gets messy. Let me give you an example. A while ago, I had one of those months where problems came all at once. A late payment, a repair bill, and a family expense.
Ugh, all in 1 month? That's stressful.
Very. And that's when I understood the value of a financial cushion. That's our third phrase. A financial cushion is money you keep aside for emergencies, so you have breathing room instead of panic.
A cushion, like something soft to land on.
Exactly. And it protects more than your bank account. It protects your mind. You think much more clearly when you're not in survival mode.
That makes sense. There's that phrase, too, save for a rainy day.
A lovely idiom. It means saving for difficult times, because problems don't send you a warning.
They really don't. Is there a phrase for only spending what you can afford?
Yes. Live within your means. It sounds strict, but it's healthy. It means your lifestyle matches what you can actually afford.
Not what social media says I should afford.
Exactly. Someone posts a fancy lifestyle online, and suddenly everyone feels behind. Living within your means is the quiet answer to that.
So for you, saving is about peace, not being boring.
Softly. Exactly. It's peace of mind. But let me also challenge the saving side. Some people save and forget to actually live.
Yes, if I only save, life feels like waiting.
Exactly. Waiting for one day. And one day keeps moving, so we need balance. Enjoying life now isn't always irresponsible. Sometimes it means rest, connection, or a good experience.
So not all spending is bad?
Right. And here's the nuance. Not all spending is equal. Some spending is just noise, but some really adds value. That's where discretionary spending comes in.
Discretionary spending? That sounds technical.
It's simpler than it sounds. It's the money you spend on non-essential things. Hobbies, eating out, entertainment, travel. Not rent, not bills, the fun choices after the basics are covered.
Oh, my personal fun zone.
Exactly. And the goal isn't to cut it all, it's to spend it consciously. I rarely splurge, but when I do, I choose experiences.
Splurge. What's the feeling of that word?
To splurge on something means to spend more than usual on something you really want, a special trip, a great meal. There's a little joy and indulgence in it.
So splurging is a happy word, not a guilty one.
Exactly. We splurged on a nice dinner for our anniversary. Let's practice. Most of my discretionary spending goes to coffee.
Most of my discretionary spending goes to coffee. Too accurate.
I like to splurge on travel.
I like to splurge on travel. That one feels good.
Now here's something important. Most people don't get into trouble by choosing one side. They get into trouble by swinging between two extremes.
What do you mean by extremes?
They go super strict, no spending at all, no going out, no treats, nothing. Then, after a few weeks, they crack and spend a lot in one weekend.
Oh, that's painfully familiar.
It's a classic swing. Too much control, then too much reaction. So it's not really a money problem, it's a pattern problem.
So how do I fix the pattern without feeling guilty all the time?
Let me give you a simple trick. Before a bigger purchase, just pause. Even a 5-second pause can change a decision.
A pause. That's it?
That's the start. In that pause, ask yourself, what's the real reason I want this? Then weigh the pros and cons.
Weigh the pros and cons?
It means think about the good side and the bad side before deciding. Good side, this makes my life easier. Bad side, this makes my month stressful.
Oh, so I look at both before I buy.
Exactly. And there's one more useful idea, opportunity cost. It's what you lose when you choose one thing over another.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. If you spend a lot on random shopping this month, the opportunity cost might be the trip you can't take later. The question becomes, what am I saying no to if I say yes to this?
That changes how I think. It's not guilt, it's just the trade.
Exactly. Don't let your mood make all your decisions. Give your brain a little time. Let's practice. Let me weigh the pros and cons first.
Let me weigh the pros and cons first.
Now let me show you something useful, how to upgrade simple sentences into more natural ones.
Yes, please. My money English is very basic.
So, basic, I bought it without thinking. More natural, it was a complete impulse purchase.
Sharper, more natural.
Basic, I have money for emergencies. More natural, I've built up a bit of a financial cushion.
That sounds like a real adult talking.
Basic, I don't want to waste money. More natural, I'm trying to be more intentional with my spending.
Intentional, that's a nice word.
And notice, these upgrades aren't harder words, they're just more natural phrasing.
That's the real lesson, isn't it? Better phrasing, not harder words.
You found the heart of it. Now let's go deep on 5 expressions from today.
Great, let's break them down.
First, impulse purchase, meaning something you buy suddenly on emotion without planning. You use it casually, often with a little self-awareness.
When would I say it?
After shopping, usually. That jacket was a total impulse purchase. The tone is light, a bit guilty. A common mistake, the thing is an impulse purchase, but the person is impulsive. A natural alternative is a spur-of-the-moment buy. Practice sentence: I'm trying to cut down on impulse purchases.
I'm trying to cut down on impulse purchases. Got it.
Second, delayed gratification, meaning waiting for a bigger reward instead of a small one now. You use it in thoughtful contexts: saving, self-control, goals.
It sounds a bit serious.
It's semi-formal, yes, but common in everyday self-talk. Saving for a house takes delayed gratification. The feeling is disciplined and mature. A common mistake, it's delayed with an ED, not delay gratification. A natural alternative is playing the long game. Practice sentence: good habits need delayed gratification.
Good habits need delayed gratification. Okay.
Third, financial cushion, meaning savings kept aside for emergencies. You use it in practical, reassuring contexts.
This one feels very useful.
Very. Having a financial cushion helped me stay calm. The feeling is safety and comfort. A common mistake, it's a cushion, not a pillow in this phrase. A natural alternative is a safety net. Practice sentence: even a small financial cushion reduces stress.
Even a small financial cushion reduces stress. That's comforting.
Fourth, splurge on, meaning to spend more than usual on something special. You use it for treats and experiences you really want.
A happy word, not a guilty one.
Exactly. We splurged on a great hotel. The tone is joyful and a little indulgent. A common mistake, it's splurge on something with on, not splurge for. A natural alternative is to treat yourself to. Practice sentence: once a year, I splurge on a nice trip.
Once a year, I splurge on a nice trip. I like that.
And the fifth, make ends meet, meaning to have just enough money for your basic needs with little to spare. This one carries real emotional weight.
So it's about survival, not lifestyle.
Exactly, and that's the important nuance. For some people, this whole debate isn't save for travel versus buy the shoes. It's just getting through the month. When I first started working, I could barely make ends meet. The tone is honest, sometimes vulnerable.
A common mistake?
It's ends meet, not ends meet. The image is two ends of a budget just barely touching. A natural alternative is to get by. Practice sentence: they work hard just to make ends meet.
They work hard just to make ends meet. That one feels different.
It should, and that's why this conversation should never become judgment. For someone making ends meet, enjoy life now might be one small treat after a hard week, and saving might be putting aside a tiny amount and feeling proud.
A small saving is still progress. A small joy is still human.
Beautifully said. The goal isn't to copy someone else's money style. It's to build a life where your choices support both stability and joy.
So the answer isn't really one side winning.
Exactly. Maybe it's protecting your future without giving up your present. Let me do a quick review with you.
Okay, we talked about why payday splits us in two, about impulse purchases and how we justify an expense afterward.
We talked about delayed gratification and the swing between two extremes, too strict, then too wild.
Then the saving side, a financial cushion, living within your means, conscious discretionary spending, and knowing when to splurge.
And we learned to pause, weigh the pros and cons, and think about opportunity cost. And we remembered that for many people, the real challenge is just making ends meet.
And the 5 phrases: impulse purchase, delayed gratification, financial cushion, splurge on, and make ends meet.
You remembered everything. That's real progress, Leo.
You know, I feel like I can actually talk about money now, not perfectly, but naturally.
That's exactly the goal. And remember, you don't need perfect English. You need clear, natural phrases. If people understand you, your English is working.
That takes the pressure off.
Keep it simple, keep it honest. And here's your challenge for this week. Next time you're about to buy something, pause and try one phrase from today in your head.
Maybe, is this an impulse purchase? Or let me weigh the pros and cons.
Perfect choices. And try saying them out loud later to practice.
Small steps, as always.
Small steps that build real fluency. And one last thought for everyone listening. Are you a saver, a spender, or somewhere in between? And what's one thing you never regret spending money on?
For me, it's books. Always books.
A worthy splurge. Think about your own answer and try saying it in English.
Which phrase will you use first? Say it out loud today.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. This was English Podcast 1314.
Take care of your money and your mind.
Let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you want to improve your English, but you never actually start? You keep saying tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes?
And that's exactly me. Every week I say, this week I'll study, and then the week just passes.
You are not alone. And today on English Podcast 1314, we're going to talk about something that can change this. Not a big study plan, not hours of homework, just 5 minutes a day.
5 minutes? That's it?
That's it. 5 minutes every day. And by the end of this episode, I want you to believe that 5 minutes is enough to start changing your English.
Honestly, 5 minutes sounds too easy. I feel like I need to study for hours to really improve.
That's what most people think. And that thinking is actually the problem.
Wait, really? The thinking is the problem?
Yes. When people think, I need hours to study, they feel overwhelmed, so they do nothing. But 5 minutes feels possible. 5 minutes feels safe.
That's actually true. If someone tells me study for 2 hours tonight, I immediately feel tired. But 5 minutes? I could do that right now.
Exactly. And here's the important thing. 5 minutes every day is much more powerful than 2 hours on one day.
More powerful? How?
Think about this. Imagine you have a small plant. You want it to grow. What does it need?
Water, sunlight, every day, I think.
Right, a little water every day. Now, what if you don't water it for 6 days, and then on the 7th day, you pour a whole bucket of water on it?
That's bad. Too much at once. The plant might die.
Exactly. Your English brain works the same way. A little practice every day is healthy. A lot on one day and nothing for the rest of the week is not.
So consistency is more important than amount.
Yes, write that down if you can. How often you practice is more important than how much you practice at one time.
How often, not how much. Okay, I'm starting to believe you.
Good. And I'll tell you something personal. A while ago, I knew someone who was learning a new skill. Not English, just something different. She tried to practice for 90 minutes every Saturday, just once a week.
And what happened?
Every Saturday, she felt like she was starting from zero again. She kept forgetting what she learned the week before.
Like pouring water into a broken cup.
Exactly. That's a perfect way to say it. The water goes in, but it falls right out again. Then she changed her approach. She started practicing for just 10 minutes every day instead.
And it worked?
Completely. Things started to stay. Her brain stopped forgetting because the daily practice was keeping the knowledge fresh.
So the daily habit fixed the broken cup.
Exactly. The cup wasn't broken, it just needed daily attention. Okay, so now you understand why 5 minutes works. Let's talk about what to actually do with those 5 minutes. I have 3 habits for you.
3 habits, all in 5 minutes?
All in 5 minutes. All simple, all powerful. Are you ready?
Ready.
The first habit is this. Every day, listen to one short thing in English.
Short like how short?
5 minutes or less. A short podcast episode, a short video, a simple story. Something easy and short.
Do I need to understand every word?
No, that's the most important thing to know. You do not need to understand everything. Just listen. Let the English sounds come into your ears.
That actually sounds relaxing, not stressful at all.
That's the idea. And here's what happens when you do this every day. After a few weeks, you start to notice something.
What do you notice?
You start to understand more without extra studying, without grammar books, just from listening every day.
Just from listening? How is that possible?
Your brain is always working quietly in the background. Think of it like a sponge. When a sponge touches water, it absorbs slowly and quietly. You don't see it happening fast, but the water goes in.
So my brain is absorbing English even when I don't realize it.
Yes. Every time you listen, your brain collects sounds, rhythms, and patterns. It stores them, and over time, they become natural to you.
That's actually amazing. So listening every day is like feeding my brain small, regular meals.
I love that. Small, regular meals, not one huge feast once a week.
Okay. Habit 1, listen to something short every day. What's habit 2?
Habit 2 is my favorite. Every day, say 3 sentences in English, out loud with your real voice.
Out loud? Not just inside my head?
Not inside your head, with your mouth, your actual voice, spoken out loud into the air.
But why does it have to be out loud? Thinking in English feels like practicing too.
I understand why it feels that way, but speaking is a physical skill. It uses your mouth, your tongue, your breath, your throat. All of those need practice, not just your mind.
Oh, like playing an instrument. You can't just think about playing the guitar, you have to actually play it.
That's a perfect comparison. You can think about playing guitar every day, but if your fingers never touch the strings, they never learn. Your mouth is the same.
So my mouth needs to practice speaking, not just my brain.
Exactly. And 3 sentences is all you need to start. 3 simple sentences about anything in your life.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. Imagine it's morning. You wake up, you say, "Today is Wednesday. I feel a little sleepy. I want to drink some tea." That's 3 sentences. Done.
That's so simple. I could definitely do that.
And as you get more comfortable, you add more. You talk about what you see outside the window. You talk about your plans for the day. You talk about how you feel. Your 3 sentences become 5, then 10.
I have to be honest, though. Talking to myself out loud sounds a little strange, maybe even embarrassing.
I felt that way too. When I first started talking to myself in English, I felt very awkward, very silly.
Really? Even you?
Yes, it felt unnatural. But after about a week, it stopped feeling strange. And after a month, I was doing it without thinking. It became a habit.
Because your mouth learned the habit.
Right. Your mouth, your tongue, your voice, they all got used to it. So if you feel a little embarrassed at first, that's okay. Close the door, speak into a pillow if you want. Just keep doing it.
Speak into a pillow. Okay, I'll try that. What's the third habit?
Habit 3. Every day, learn 1 new word. Just 1.
1 word a day? That sounds very small.
I know it sounds almost too small, but let me ask you something. 1 word every day for 1 full year. How many words is that?
365 words.
365 new words, just from one word a day. That's a huge amount of vocabulary.
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds like a lot.
And most natural English conversations use about 1,000 common words. So 365 new words a year is a very big step forward.
Okay, I'm convinced. But how do I actually learn a word? Just read it and remember it?
No, that's the mistake most people make. They read a word, they think they know it, and then a week later, it's gone.
That happens to me all the time.
The key is to use the word, not just read it. Use it.
How do I use it?
Make one sentence with the new word. Say it out loud, or write it down, or say it to a friend. Just one sentence. That's enough to push the word deeper into your memory.
Why does using it make such a difference?
Think of a nail and a piece of wood. If you just rest the nail on top of the wood, it will fall off the moment you move. But if you push the nail in, even just a little, it holds.
So reading a word is just resting it on top.
Right. Using the word pushes it in, and then it stays.
That's such a clear image. I really understand that.
So, every day, one word, one sentence, say it out loud. Simple, powerful.
Okay, so let me say all 3 habits. Every day, listen to something short in English, say 3 sentences out loud, and learn one new word and use it.
Perfect. And all 3 together, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 7 on a good day, but that's it.
And if I do this every day, I'll really improve?
If you do this every day for 1 month, you will feel different. After 3 months, people around you will notice. After a year, you will not believe how far you've come.
That's really motivating, because I always thought I needed a huge plan, a big course, hours and hours every day.
The big plan is what stops people. It feels too heavy, too hard, and then they don't start.
And starting is actually the hardest part.
Always. But once you start, something changes. Think of a heavy rock sitting on the ground. Pushing it feels almost impossible at first, but the moment it starts moving, it becomes easier.
And it keeps moving with less effort.
Exactly. That's what daily habit does. It gets the rock moving, and once it's moving, you just have to keep it going. Small pushes every day.
I love that image. Okay, I'm ready to look at vocabulary. What words do we have today?
Let's look at 5 important words from our conversation. These are words that will help you talk about learning and habits in real life.
Let's do it.
First word, consistent. To be consistent means to do something regularly without stopping. Not sometimes, not when you feel like it. Every day, the same way.
So studying 5 minutes every day is consistent, but studying 2 hours on Saturday and nothing on other days is not.
Right. Consistent means steady and regular. She is a consistent student. She practices every single day. The feeling of this word is reliable and trustworthy. A consistent person is someone you can count on.
Can I use it for other things, like he is a consistent cook?
Yes, if someone cooks the same good food every time, you can say they are consistent. It's always the same high quality.
A common mistake?
Some learners say, I am consistent to mean I always do the same thing, even when it's a bad habit. But consistent usually has a positive feeling. It suggests discipline and reliability.
Practice sentence. I want to be a consistent English learner.
Perfect. Second word, overwhelmed. To feel overwhelmed means to feel like something is too much, too heavy, too hard to manage.
Like when someone says study for 2 hours every night, and I immediately want to give up.
Exactly that feeling. Your brain says, "This is too much. I can't do it." That's overwhelmed.
Is it only about studying?
No, you can feel overwhelmed by work, by problems, by too many choices. I felt overwhelmed by all the grammar rules. Or she was overwhelmed by the amount of work.
A common mistake?
Some learners confuse overwhelmed with tired. They're different. Tired means you need rest. Overwhelmed means you feel like the situation is bigger than you can handle. You might not even be tired, just scared by the size of the task.
I felt overwhelmed when I looked at the long vocabulary list. Is that correct?
That's exactly right. Good sentence. Third word, approach. An approach is your way of doing something, your method, your plan.
Like, my approach to learning is to listen every day.
Yes, approach is very useful because it sounds natural and thoughtful. Instead of saying my way, you can say my approach. She changed her approach to studying and saw better results.
When should I use approach instead of way or method?
They're all similar. Way is the most casual. Method is more formal, like in science or business. Approach is in the middle. It sounds smart, but still natural in conversation.
So, approach is the safe choice for most situations.
Exactly. Practice sentence. I changed my approach to learning English, and it really helped.
I changed my approach to learning English, and it really helped. I like that sentence.
Fourth phrase, put it off. To put something off means to delay it, to keep saying later and never doing it.
Oh, that's exactly what I do with studying. I put it off every day.
It's one of the most common habits people have. I keep putting off my homework, or she put off calling the doctor for weeks. It means you know you should do it, but you keep moving it to the future.
Is it the same as procrastinate?
Very similar. Procrastinate is the more formal word. Put off is more casual and natural in everyday conversation. Both mean the same basic thing. You delay something you should do.
A common mistake.
The grammar. Some learners say, I put off it, but that's wrong. The correct form is, I put it off, or I keep putting it off. The object goes in the middle.
I put it off, not I put off it. Got it. Practice sentence. Stop putting off your English practice. Start today.
That's a great sentence and good advice. Fifth and final phrase, in the background. If something happens in the background, it happens quietly without you focusing on it directly. It's not the main thing you're looking at, but it's still happening.
Like when you said the brain learns quietly in the background while we listen?
Exactly. Your brain is working in the background, or while you were sleeping, your memory was processing in the background. It means something is active, but quietly, not demanding your full attention.
Can I use it outside of learning?
Yes, I had music playing in the background while I cooked. Or there was a conversation happening in the background that I couldn't quite hear. It's a very natural phrase.
A common mistake.
Learners sometimes say at the background instead of in the background. Always use in the background, not at.
In the background. Got it. Practice sentence. Even when you relax, your brain is absorbing English in the background.
Beautiful. That brings everything together perfectly.
Okay, can we do a final review? I want to say everything one more time.
Please do.
The big idea today, 5 minutes every day is more powerful than 2 hours one day a week, because how often you practice is more important than how much.
And the 3 habits?
Habit 1. Every day, listen to one short thing in English. Let your brain absorb it quietly. Habit 2. Say 3 sentences out loud with your real voice, because speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth needs to practice. Habit 3, learn one new word and use it in a sentence. Push it into your memory.
And the vocabulary words?
Consistent, overwhelmed, approach, put it off, and in the background.
You remembered all of them.
I did. Maybe the 5-minute habit is already working.
Maybe it is. And here's something I want to say to everyone listening right now. You are already doing something today that most people are not doing. You listened, you stayed, you learned.
That takes effort, real effort.
It does, and you should feel good about that. You didn't put it off today. You showed up.
Now the challenge is to keep going. 5 minutes tomorrow, 5 minutes the day after.
Small and consistent, that's the key. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to keep going.
Don't be overwhelmed by the big goal. Just focus on today's 5 minutes.
Exactly. One small push on the rock every single day. And slowly, steadily, it starts to move.
And once it moves, it gets easier.
Quick question. What do you do when you have free time? Do you have something you love to do? Or do you just pick up your phone?
Honestly, most of the time, my phone.
Today, we are going to talk about hobbies, the things we do for fun, and how to talk about them in natural English.
Oh, I like this topic, but I have a small problem. When someone asks me about my hobbies, I don't know what to say. I just say, I watch TV.
That's a very common answer, but by the end of today, you'll have many more ways to talk about what you enjoy.
That sounds useful. Okay, so Mia, what's your hobby? What do you do for fun?
I love painting. It helps me relax. When I paint, I forget about my problems for a while.
Painting? That's nice. I can't draw at all.
That's okay. You don't need to be perfect. The point of a hobby is to enjoy it, not to be the best. What about you? What do you like to do?
I like playing the guitar. I'm not very good, but I enjoy it.
That's wonderful. And see, you just used a great pattern. I like playing the guitar. Let's start right there. When we talk about hobbies, we often say, I like or I enjoy, plus an ing word.
An ing word?
Yes, like playing, reading, cooking, painting. For example, I enjoy reading. I like cooking. I love playing the guitar.
Oh, so I say I enjoy playing, not I enjoy play.
Exactly right. After enjoy, like, and love, we usually use the ing form. I enjoy swimming. I like dancing.
That's a really useful rule. Let me try. I enjoy playing video games.
Perfect. Completely natural. Now let's talk about different kinds of hobbies. There are so many. Some people like quiet hobbies, like reading.
Reading is good. My sister reads all the time.
Reading is great because it's fun and you learn new things. You can read stories or learn about history or read about science.
What other hobbies are there?
Some people love creative hobbies like drawing, painting, or writing. These hobbies let you make something with your hands and your imagination.
Creative hobbies, like your painting.
Right. And some people love musical hobbies, like your guitar. Playing an instrument is a wonderful way to express your feelings.
I like that. Express your feelings. When I play guitar, I do feel something.
That's the magic of music. And then there are outdoor hobbies, like gardening, hiking, or playing sports.
Gardening? Is that really a hobby?
For many people, yes. Gardening is very calming. You grow plants, you enjoy nature, and you feel peaceful. A lot of people find it very relaxing.
My grandmother loves gardening. Now I understand why.
Exactly. So we have quiet hobbies, creative hobbies, musical hobbies, and outdoor hobbies. Many choices for everyone.
But Mia, what if someone doesn't have a hobby? Like me, kind of. How do I find one?
Great question. And there's a simple first step. Think about what you enjoy. What are you curious about?
I like music, and I like being outside.
Perfect. So maybe music and outdoor things. Make a small list of things you're interested in, then start trying them.
Just try them?
Just try them. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone.
Comfort zone. What does that mean?
Your comfort zone is the place where you feel safe and relaxed, the things you already know how to do. When you try something new and a little scary, you step out of your comfort zone.
Oh, so trying a new hobby is stepping out of my comfort zone.
Exactly. I was nervous, but I stepped out of my comfort zone and joined a dance class. It feels a little scary, but that's how we grow.
I like that phrase, step out of my comfort zone.
And here's a tip. You don't have to do it alone. You can take a class or join a group.
A class? Like a cooking class?
Exactly. If you want to learn to cook, sign up for a cooking class. You learn the basics and you meet people who like the same things.
Oh, that's nice. So I learn and make friends at the same time.
Yes, that's one of the best parts of a hobby. Let me ask you, have you ever tried something new and surprised yourself?
Actually, yes. One day I picked up my friend's guitar just for fun, and I really enjoyed it. Now it's my favorite thing.
That's a perfect example. You discovered something you love just by trying it. I had the same experience with painting. I took one class out of curiosity, and I fell in love with it.
So sometimes you find a hobby by accident.
Very often, yes. The important thing is to keep exploring, and it's okay if you try something and don't like it.
Really? Because I feel bad if I quit something.
Don't feel bad. Trying and stopping is part of the process. You try one thing, you don't like it, you try another. Slowly, you find what makes you happy.
That makes me feel better. Okay, so I find a hobby, but I'm busy. How do I find time for it?
This is so important. The key word is balance.
Balance.
Balance means not too much of one thing and not too little of another. You balance your work, your rest, and your hobbies. You give time to each one.
But my days are so full. Work, family, everything.
I understand, but here's a secret. You don't need a lot of time. Even small moments work. For example, I read for 30 minutes before bed every night.
Just 30 minutes?
Just 30 minutes, and it adds up. Some people play guitar for 15 minutes during their lunch break. Small time, big joy.
Oh, I could do 15 minutes at lunch. That's easy.
Exactly. And another tip, combine your hobby with daily activities. Do you have time when you travel to work?
Yes, about 30 minutes on the bus.
Perfect. You could listen to music or a podcast or an audiobook during that time. You're traveling and enjoying your hobby at the same time.
That's smart. I waste that time right now.
And one more thing. It's okay to say no sometimes. If you're too busy, don't take on extra tasks that eat into your hobby time.
Eat into? Does the time get eaten?
Good question. Eat into means to slowly take away. If extra work eats into your hobby time, it slowly takes that time away. The long meeting ate into my lunch break.
Oh, I understand. So I should protect my hobby time.
Exactly. Your hobby should be fun. It should not become another source of stress. It should make your life better, not harder.
I really like that idea. A hobby should make life better.
That's the whole point. Now, let's slow down and look at 5 important words and phrases from today. Let's really understand them.
Yes, let's go deep.
First word, hobby. A hobby is an activity you do regularly in your free time for fun, not for money, not for work, just for pleasure.
Like painting or guitar.
Exactly. Gardening is a popular hobby. Or, my favorite hobby is reading. The feeling is positive and relaxed. A hobby is something you choose because you enjoy it.
A common mistake.
Good thinking. Some learners say, I have many hobby, but hobby is countable. So it's one hobby, 2 hobbies, with an ES at the end for plural. I have 3 hobbies.
Oh, hobbies. Got it. Practice sentence. Playing the guitar is my favorite hobby.
Perfect. Second word, relax. To relax means to rest and feel calm, to let go of stress and tension.
We've used this word a lot today.
Because it's so useful. After a long day, I like to relax. Or, painting helps me relax. It has a soft, peaceful feeling.
Is there a difference between relax and rest?
A small one. Rest usually means to stop activity, often to recover energy. Relax is more about feeling calm and peaceful in your mind and body. You can rest by sleeping. You relax by doing something calming.
A common mistake.
People sometimes say, I feel very relaxed, but it should be, I feel very relaxed, with an ED. Relaxed describes how you feel. I am relaxed.
Relaxed with an ED. Practice sentence. I feel relaxed after listening to music.
Beautiful. Third word, discover. To discover means to find something new or to learn something for the first time.
Like when I discovered I love guitar.
Exactly that. I discovered a new hobby. Or she discovered her love for cooking. It has a feeling of surprise and excitement. You found something you didn't expect.
When should I use discover instead of find?
Good question. Find is simple. You find your keys, you find a restaurant. Discover is bigger and more exciting. You discover something new, important, or surprising. You discover a talent, a passion, a new place.
So discovering a hobby is more exciting than just finding it.
Exactly. Practice sentence, I discovered my love for painting last year.
I discovered my love for painting last year. I like how that sounds.
Fourth word, balance. We talked about this one. Balance means having the right amount of different things. Not too much, not too little.
Like balancing work and hobbies.
Right. It's important to balance work and rest. Or, I try to find a balance between my job and my family. It can be a noun, a balance, or a verb, to balance.
Oh, it's both?
Yes. I need more balance in my life. That's the noun. I balance my work and my hobbies. That's the verb. Both are very common.
A common mistake.
The spelling is tricky. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. And remember the preposition. We say balance between two things, or balance work and play. Practice sentence, I try to balance my studies and my free time.
I try to balance my studies and my free time. Got it.
And the fifth phrase, step out of your comfort zone. This means to try something new or a little scary, to do something outside of what feels safe and familiar.
This was my favorite. Trying a new hobby is stepping out of my comfort zone.
Perfect example. I stepped out of my comfort zone and joined a dance class. It feels a little uncomfortable at first, but it's where growth happens.
Is it always about hobbies?
No, you can use it anywhere. Speaking English with strangers pushed me out of my comfort zone. Or starting a new job is stepping out of your comfort zone. Anytime you do something new and brave.
A common mistake.
Some learners say comfortable zone, but the correct phrase is comfort zone. Just comfort, not comfortable. Practice sentence. Learning a new hobby means stepping out of your comfort zone.
Learning a new hobby means stepping out of your comfort zone. That's actually really inspiring.
It is, and you said it perfectly. Now let's do a quick review of everything we learned today.
Okay, we talked about different kinds of hobbies. Quiet ones like reading, creative ones like painting, musical ones like guitar, and outdoor ones like gardening.
And we learned a useful pattern. After like, love, and enjoy, we use the ing form. I enjoy reading. I love playing the guitar.
Then we talked about how to find a new hobby. Think about what you enjoy, make a list, try different things, and step out of your comfort zone.
You can also take a class or join a group. You learn new skills and make new friends at the same time.
And we talked about balance. You don't need a lot of time. Even 15 minutes can bring joy. Just don't let other things eat into your hobby time.
And the 5 words: hobby, relax, discover, balance, and step out of your comfort zone.
I remembered them all. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
You really are. And here's something I want you and everyone listening to think about. A hobby is not just for fun. It helps you relax, learn new skills, and even make new friends.
So a hobby gives you more than just fun.
Much more. It gives you something to look forward to. It makes your free time meaningful, and it helps you grow as a person.
I feel like I want to try something new now.
Then do it. Pick one small thing. Try it this week. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just try and see how it feels.
And if I don't like it?
Then you try something else. That's part of the fun. Keep exploring until you find what makes you happy.
I love that. Keep exploring.
And to everyone listening, we'd love to know, what's your favorite hobby? What do you do to relax? Think about it and try to say your answer out loud in English. Use the patterns from today.
Like, I enjoy playing the guitar because it helps me relax.
Perfect. That's exactly how to use it. Saying it out loud is great practice. Have you ever lain in bed at night and your brain just won't stop? One small thought, again and again, and you can't turn it off?
Oh, that's me almost every night. My brain has meetings at midnight.
Today, we are going to talk about something almost everyone does: overthinking.
Overthinking. I don't think I know that word exactly. What does it mean?
Good question. Overthinking is when you think too much about something. Your mind goes over the same thought again and again, even when you don't want it to.
Oh, so it's like thinking that doesn't stop.
Exactly. Normal thinking helps you, but overthinking just makes you worry more. It goes in circles.
In circles.
Yes. Imagine walking around and around the same small room. You don't go anywhere. You just keep walking. Overthinking is like that, but with your thoughts.
That's a good picture. I do that a lot. I worry about small things for hours.
You're not alone. So many people do this. Even I do it sometimes. I once worried for a whole evening about one small text message.
Really? Even you?
Even me. I kept thinking, did I say the wrong thing? Are they upset? And in the end, everything was completely fine.
That makes me feel better. So, how do I know when I'm overthinking? Sometimes I'm not sure if it's normal thinking or too much.
That's a smart question. There are some clear signs. The first one, your thoughts repeat. The same thought comes back again and again.
Like a song stuck in your head.
Exactly like that. But instead of a song, it's a worry. You try to focus on something else, but the thought keeps coming back.
Yes, that happens to me. What are the other signs?
The second sign, you worry about things you can't control, things that probably won't even happen.
Oh, like imagining the worst.
Exactly. You imagine the worst outcome even when it's very unlikely. You think, what if everything goes wrong?
I do that before every important day. I imagine all the bad things.
And here's the third sign. Overthinking can affect your body, not just your mind.
Wait, my body too? How?
When you overthink, your body becomes stressed. You might get a headache. Your shoulders feel tight and tense. Sometimes you can't sleep well.
Oh, so that's why I can't sleep when I worry too much.
Exactly. Your busy mind keeps your body awake. The thinking and the not sleeping are connected.
That actually explains a lot. So, what makes us start overthinking? Why does it happen?
Great question. There are a few common triggers. A trigger is something that starts a reaction.
A trigger, like the thing that begins it.
Right. The first big trigger is stress. When you feel under pressure, your mind starts racing.
Racing? Like running fast?
Yes, my mind was racing means your thoughts were going very fast, one after another, out of control. When you're stressed, your mind races.
Oh, I like that phrase. My mind was racing. That's exactly the feeling.
The second trigger is uncertainty. That means not knowing what will happen.
Not knowing the future.
Exactly. When you don't know what's going to happen, your mind tries to imagine every possibility, and that leads to overthinking.
That's so true. Even small things, like when I don't know the plan for the day, I start worrying.
That's a perfect example. Uncertainty is uncomfortable, so the mind tries to fill the empty space with thoughts.
And is there a third trigger?
Yes, low confidence. When you don't feel sure about yourself, you worry about making mistakes, so you think and rethink every choice.
Oh, so if I doubt myself, I overthink more?
Often, yes, you worry, what if I'm wrong? What if I look silly? And that makes the thinking go around and around.
This is making a lot of sense. But Mia, here's my real question. How do I stop? How do I calm my busy mind?
That's the most important question. And the good news is there are simple ways. Let's talk about them.
Yes, please. I really need this.
The first one is called mindfulness. Have you heard that word?
I've heard it, but I don't really understand it.
Let me make it simple. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment, right here, right now. Not the past, not the future, just now.
Just now? but my mind always goes to the future and worries.
Exactly. And overthinking lives in the past and the future, but it can't live in the present moment. So when you focus on now, the overthinking gets quiet.
How do I focus on now? My mind doesn't want to.
Here's the easiest way. Focus on your breath. Just breathe slowly and pay attention to the feeling of breathing.
Just my breathing?
Just your breathing. Feel the air come in, feel it go out. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breath.
That sounds simple. Does it really work?
It really does. Even 2 or 3 minutes can calm a racing mind. The breath is always with you, so you can do it anywhere.
I'll try that tonight. What else helps?
The second tip, write things down. Put your worries on paper.
Write my worries? Why does that help?
Because when thoughts are stuck inside your head, they feel huge and messy. But when you write them down, you can see them clearly, and often they feel smaller.
Oh, so the paper takes them out of my head.
Exactly. It gives you perspective. You look at your worry from the outside and you think, oh, this isn't as big as it felt.
That's a nice idea. I never tried that.
Here's the third tip, and I love this one. Set a time limit for worrying.
A time limit? You can do that?
You can. You say, okay, I'll let myself think about this problem for 20 minutes. After that, I stop for today.
But what if I can't stop after 20 minutes?
It takes practice, but it really helps because without a limit, the mind just spins forever. The time limit gives your brain a clear ending.
That's clever. I like the idea of telling my brain time's up.
Exactly. And the last tip, talk to someone. Share your thoughts with a friend or family member.
Just talking helps?
Very much. When you keep a worry inside, it grows. But when you say it out loud to someone you trust, it often feels lighter. And they might see it differently than you do.
So I get a new perspective.
You use the word perfectly. Yes, a new perspective, a new way of seeing the problem.
This is really helpful. I feel calmer just talking about it.
That's the power of these tools. Now let's slow down and study the 5 most useful words from today. Let's go deep.
Yes, let's do it.
First word, overthink. To overthink means to think too much about something, usually in a worried way, going over it again and again.
The main word of today.
Exactly. I always overthink before a big meeting. Or don't overthink it, just decide. The feeling is stressed and tired. It's never a happy word.
A common mistake?
Good thinking. Some learners say, I think too much about it, which is correct, but overthink is shorter and very natural. Also, remember it's one word, overthink, not 2 words.
Overthink, one word. Practice sentence. I tend to overthink small decisions.
Perfect. And tend to makes it sound very natural. Second phrase, my mind is racing. This means your thoughts are moving very fast, one after another, and you can't slow them down.
Like when I'm stressed and can't sleep.
Exactly that. My mind was racing all night, or I tried to relax, but my mind kept racing. It describes that fast, out-of-control feeling.
Can I use racing for other things?
Yes, your heart can race too. My heart was racing before the interview. It means fast and excited or nervous. For thoughts, we say, my mind is racing.
A common mistake?
Some learners say, my mind is running. But for thoughts, the natural word is racing, not running. Practice sentence. My mind was racing, so I couldn't fall asleep.
My mind was racing, so I couldn't fall asleep. That's exactly my life.
Third word, trigger. A trigger is something that starts a reaction or a feeling, the thing that begins it.
like stress is a trigger for overthinking.
Exactly. Stress is a common trigger for me. Or loud noise can trigger a headache. It can be a noun, a trigger, or a verb, to trigger.
Oh, both again, like balance.
You remembered, yes. That song triggers happy memories. That's the verb. What's your trigger? That's the noun.
A common mistake?
Some people sometimes use trigger only for bad things, but it can be neutral or even positive. The smell of coffee triggers good morning memories. It just means something that starts a reaction.
Practice sentence. Stress is a big trigger for my overthinking.
Beautiful. Fourth word, perspective. This means your way of seeing or thinking about something, your point of view.
We used this when we talked about writing and sharing.
Right. Writing my problems down gives me perspective, or talking to a friend gave me a new perspective. It means seeing something more clearly, often from a distance.
When do I use it?
When you want to talk about how someone sees a situation. From my perspective, the plan is good. Or try to see it from her perspective. It's a slightly advanced word, but very useful and natural.
A common mistake?
The spelling and the sound. It's perspective with the stress in the middle. And don't confuse it with perfective or prospective. The word is perspective, your way of seeing.
Perspective. Practice sentence. Talking to my friend gave me a new perspective.
Excellent. And the fifth phrase, let it go. This means to stop holding on to a thought, a worry, or a feeling, to release it.
Oh, I need this one. I never let things go.
Many people struggle with this. I decided to let it go and move on. Or, it's hard, but I'm learning to let things go. It has a feeling of relief and freedom.
Is it the same as forget?
Not exactly. Forget means the thing leaves your memory. Let it go means you still remember, but you choose to stop worrying about it. You release the stress even if you remember the event.
Oh, that's an important difference. So I can remember something, but still let it go.
Exactly. That's the goal. A common mistake, some learners say, let it go away, but the natural phrase is just, let it go. 3 words.
Let it go. Practice sentence. After 20 minutes, I try to let it go for the day.
Smiles. Perfect! You connected it to the time limit tip. Very natural.
Can we do a quick review? I want to remember everything.
Let's do it. So, overthinking is when you think too much, going over the same thought again and again, in circles.
The signs are your thoughts repeat, you worry about things you can't control, and your body feels stressed.
And the triggers, the things that start it, are stress, uncertainty, and low confidence.
Then we talked about how to calm a busy mind. Mindfulness, focusing on the present, especially your breath.
Writing your worries down to get perspective, setting a time limit for worrying, and talking to someone you trust.
And the 5 words: overthink, my mind is racing, trigger, perspective, and let it go.
You remembered all of them. That's wonderful, Leo.
You know, I feel calmer now. Just understanding it makes it less scary.
That's an important point. Sometimes just understanding overthinking helps. When you notice it, you can say, oh, I'm overthinking right now. And that's the first step to stopping.
Just noticing it.
Just noticing it. You don't have to fight your thoughts. You just gently notice them and bring your mind back to the present.
And let them come and go.
Exactly. Let them come and go. You don't have to hold on to every thought.
That's a peaceful way to think about it.
And here's something I want everyone listening to remember. Your mind is not your enemy. It's just trying to protect you.
but sometimes it tries too hard.
So we don't need to be angry at our busy minds.
No, be kind to your mind, be patient, and slowly, with practice, the overthinking gets quieter.
This was really helpful, Nia. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And to everyone listening at home, if your mind ever races at night, remember the tools from today. Breathe, write it down, talk to someone, let it go.
And try saying these phrases out loud. My mind was racing. I'm learning to let it go. Practice makes them natural.